Okay, let me see if this works. I have run around to every room in my house trying to find a signal. And now I'm in the bedroom. So I guess we were supposed to have an intimate bedroom conversation. All right? I cannot believe that. Every room. I was in the bathroom. I went to the kitchen. I went to the hallway. I'm in the bedroom. Because for some reason, the cooties, it was the cooties. The cooties were trying to separate us this evening because they know chapter 4 is heavy. Chapter 4 is the chapter. That's where you're going to get your tools. These are your tools. Your chapter 4, you're going to get the tools for how to heal yourself. Isn't that amazing? Now, I do admit that I live in the country. I live out in the bush. I live in the bush. So I know, but never, okay? Imagine that the day we're giving you the tools to heal yourself, that we lose our signal. But that's okay. And here we are. I was talking about the thymus thump, how you can stimulate and energize not only your immune system, but every organ in your body. So as you work through chapter 4, what I want you to do is really begin to look at, examine, and work with these tools. Work with the tools so that you can become familiar with them, so that when you start your daily practice, it won't seem foreign to you, and you don't have to worry about it. Because in chapter 5, that's where you're going to find all the details of the get over process. I know some of you have your book and you're already working through it, but I wanted to come to you because I don't want you to get overwhelmed. Because once you get overwhelmed, then you're going to give up. And I know when you read it, it seems like a lot, but it really isn't. I'm telling you, if you do this, it should take you 10 to 12 minutes a day to work this process. So familiarize yourself with the tools in chapter 4. And then chapter 5 will lay the process out to you. Then when I come to you next week, we're going to review chapter 6, and we're actually going to do a dominant negative thought pattern using all of the tools together, because I want you to be familiar with it. All right? But I want to tell you a quick story, okay? And this is, you'll see why. So a couple of weeks ago, I was doing my prayer meditation, and I got a very clear guidance. Now, when I get guidance, I always say it's the Holy Spirit or my higher self talking to me. And so the Holy Spirit said to me, meet me every morning at 6:30. And I said, okay. Now, I've been a minister for 35 years, and I know spiritual law, spiritual principle, and I consider myself to be pretty obedient to Spirit, because I've learned the hard way not to be disobedient. So when the Holy Spirit said, meet me every morning at 6:30, I said, okay, I must be up for a lesson or learning or healing or whatever. So I said, okay, I'm going to do that. So I got up every morning at 6 o'clock, right? Got up at 6 o'clock, and I did my little personal clean up, just a little dusting, Then I went downstairs and I put the coffee on so it would be ready when I'm finished with the Holy Spirit, right? Then I went and I got the incense, and I lit the incense, and I lit the candle, and I rang the bell and breathed and stretched and everything, so that 6:30 I'm ready to sit down and meet the Holy Spirit. Okay, so I did that every day for, let's say about 7 days. And then the next day when I got ready to get up, I said, I don't want to get up. I don't want to get up today. I'll get up later. I'll do it later. And I got up and I didn't do it. Next day came. I stayed up too late the night before, and then 6:30 alarm, 6 o'clock, the alarm went off. I don't want to get up. So I didn't get up. So by the third day, I am now convicted in my spirit. Okay, the Holy Spirit told you to do something, and you didn't do it. And so I went into prayer immediately, and I said, Holy Spirit, tell me, show me, why am I having a hard time with this? I tell you, prayers really works. Prayer works. And I said, why am I having a hard time with this? And the Holy Spirit said, because you made it hard. I didn't tell you to do all that. I said, meet me at 6:30. You didn't even have to get out of the bed. You made it hard, okay? So the lesson here, beloveds, is as you go through the get over it process, don't make it hard. Don't make it hard like I did. See, I confessed and told on myself. Don't make it hard. Do your exercises. Set aside the time that you're going to do this work and do this work. So I have a suggestion for you, okay? Before you start the process, I want you to Make a contract with yourself. That's right. I want you to get a pencil or a pen, or a piece of paper, or get on Word or Pages or whatever you use and make a contract. I want you to identify the dominant negative thought that you're going to work with, because that's what Get Over is about, healing dominant negative thoughts. Identify the one you're going to work with, okay? Identify when you're going to start your work. Write it in your contract. I agree to blah, blah, blah. Identify the time you're going to do your work, the place you're going to do your work, how long you're going to do your work, okay? Now, when you're working with this, what you're going to discover with the process is you're not going to need to work on anything more than 3 days. By the third day, this thing should be neutralized, or something else underneath it will come up. But we're going to talk about that next week, all right? Then I want you also to set a consequence for yourself if you don't do the work. See, a lot of times we make agreements with ourselves and we don't keep those agreements, and there's no consequence except to our self-value, our self-worth, and our self-esteem. But that's a whole nother lesson. Then I want you to sign the contract and put it somewhere you can see it. That means don't put it on your phone. Do not put it on your phone. Put it on a piece of paper and hang it over the toilet paper or on your bedside lamp or in the closet door, someplace that you will see it. Why? So that you will remember it, all right? Because once you start this work, the negative ego is going to get in the way. Now, whether you do the work or don't doesn't matter. What you're going to do is learn about yourself. Just like in my story, I learned how I can't keep things simple. I got to make them hard. I got to make the coffee, light the candle, run around and stretch and do all manner of craziness. Holy Spirit said, meet me at 6:30. All I had to do was get up and swing my legs to the side of the bed. Okay. Make that contract, how you're going to do this work. And even if you don't do it, you're going to learn something. You're going to have an awareness. Remember that? Chapter 2, awareness. Acknowledgement, acceptance, and action. So if you don't do this work, you're going to become aware of what you tell yourself is more important than you, or how you make things more difficult than they need to be, or what you give a priority to over yourself, all right? So do that. Make that contract and get that work done, all right? How about that? Now, all right, so that's chapter 4 and chapter 5. Next week is our last week together to do this review. I'll come back to you about other things. But next week is our last week to do this review, and we're going to actually work through a dominant negative thought pattern together so that you can see the process. I want you to see it. I want you to feel it. I want you to measure it, because in the Get Over thought therapy process, there's a measurement tool. So you will be able to know that you're doing better, all right? That's it for there. So let's do our roundup for this week, all right? I have a confession. Yes, another one. I do. I have a confession. Sometimes I see in the thread, like when I'm talking to you, how you doing? I don't have my glasses. Where's my glasses? I can't find my glasses. Wait a minute. Let me say hi to some people. I can't see who you are, however. Latoya Thomas, I think. Megan Doctor. Lucretia Fields, Linda Russell, Lena Mitchell, Nick Sweet. Hey, how you doing? Okay. These are not my good glasses, but I have a pair of glasses in every room. Do you have a pair of glasses in every room? Anyway, sometime when I read the thread, I see people say, I wrote you and you didn't write back. Or I sent you something and I never got an acknowledgement. Or one lady put in there that it took her 3 months to get a refund from me. For what? I don't know. But I saw these things. I see them every week about people telling me that they wrote me and never heard back. Now, I have a very, very good team. And it may take us a while, but we will get to you. So I went to my team and I ate their face off. I have to confess, I ate their face off. Okay? Telling them the people are telling me that they're not getting no responses. Y'all need to speed it up. All right? So they promised me that they were answering, and they showed me this, that, and the other thing. So I went to my IT person, June. Some of y'all know June. She's been helping us a lot. And she went through and was looking at the emails, and let me tell you, we found a cache. I don't know what that is, but it's something behind in the backwoods, in the back room. And when we put our new website up, they didn't connect it properly. So emails were going into this cache thing and not coming to us. Okay, let me tell you something. There are 75,000 emails in that cache. Oh my God. What the willy vanilly is that? So 75,000 of you wrote me between today and August of 2016. I'm talking letters, prayer requests, questions, 75,000. All I can do is ask for your forgiveness. That's all I can do. We did not know. We almost had an anaphylactic shock and fell over on top of each other. 75,000 emails. So please forgive us if you've been telling me that you reached out and I didn't respond. But here's what we're going to do, all right? If you are in that 75,000, we're going to send you an email. Because for some reason, we can't shift you over into the right box. I don't know nothing about birthing no computer, okay? We can't shift you over into the right box. So we're going to send you an email, all 75,000 of you, whether you wrote me a letter or you were trying to get on Fix My Life. Oh my God, the number of people who said they wrote Fix My Life and never got a response. But you're sending it to the wrong email address, but that's okay. We're going to fix that. People sent me prayer requests. People wanted me to do interviews. They're in the thing. Oh my God. So we're going to send you an email and invite you to come into the regular box. Don't do anything yet. Let us send you the email because you may already be in the new box. But if you're not, you'll get the email and then you'll have the thing and you can go. And please forgive me. I tell you it. And then I have to apologize to my staff because I ate their face off. Okay? Forgive me. That's all I can say is forgive me. All right? Our spotters, you've been emailing me today. Remember that when Fix My Life is on, we don't put up new episodes of the R Spot. All right? So the R Spot will not have a new episode until May when Fix My Life, this season of Fix My Life ends. And Fix My Life, Saturday night, 9 p.m. Eastern on OWN. All right? Last week was our premiere of season 5. This week, we got a treat for you this week. This week, you're going to get 2 episodes, one from 9 to 10 and one from 10 to 11. Why? Because we're introducing you to a family. And we're going to work with them for 3 episodes, okay? So we want to introduce them to you this week, and then you'll see the next 2 episodes over the next 2 weeks. So everybody who's been writing me right there, I need you in my life. No. Watch this week's episode of Fix My Life, all right? What else? Now, can I ask you a question? For some reason, it's like my Facebook family, y'all don't like to spend no money. You know, because you can go to Facebook and get everything for free. All right? And in fact, you almost get an attitude when somebody say, here, spend $2. Well, you need to get over that, okay? Because I'm coming on tour and the tickets cost money. Then where's my Ohio family? Ohio, I'm coming to you first. On April 5th, I think I'm coming to Akron and Columbus, okay? Y'all better get your tickets. Every other market is moving, so I want to encourage you again, don't wait till the last minute. Do not wait till the last minute because you're going to be in trouble, all right? Now, all of those people that want to study coaching with me, if you want to study coaching to become a spiritual life coach, I'm not a general niche coach. If you want to study spiritual life coaching, classes begin in July, but registration begins this month. And also people who want to do the deeper healing work, my personal development program. Now, I teach in both programs. I don't teach all of the classes, but I do teach in both programs. So go to www.innervisions with an S worldwide, innervisionsworldwide.com, and you can click on either the coaching program or the personal development program because classes start in July. Now, we don't have open enrollment, so you can't like start in September. Classes start in July, and they won't start again until next July. So everybody in here who says, I want to study with you, I want you to mentor me, come. I can't come to Florida. I wanted to come to Florida, but you know what? When we tested the market, it did not test well. So because people wait too long to respond. Shamota Jones, now this is a show my mom and I should be on. No, Do the work. Get your mom a copy of Get Over It, all right? Mima Michelle, Pat Flowers. No, Houston didn't test well either. I think because of the storm, people weren't thinking about coming out to see nobody motivate them. So Houston did not test well. North Carolina did not test well. So Mississippi, forget it, okay? What that means is when they go into a market and they want to test the whether or not they can make ticket sales, because, you got to pay for the ticket. People got to pay for the auditorium and the travel and everything. I got to travel on a bus. I'm going to be on the bus pooping in the little bathroom. It just offends my Virgo sensibilities. But I'm going to do it for you. All right, I'm coming to 14 cities, starting with Ohio. Make sure you go to IyanlaVanzantLive.com to get your tickets. IyanlaVanzantLive.com. There's no more code. There's no more pre-sale. So you can just go there and get your tickets. And ladies, listen. And all my sorors out there, let me give all my sorors. Let me give you your due. Listen, I went to Oklahoma. Oh, my sorors showed up and showed out. They took such good care of me. All my AKA sorors and my Delta sisters. The Deltas have adopted me as theirs too. And it's just wonderful. I want to see you when I come out. Okay. I want to see you and hear you. Okay. I want to see you and hear you. So I want you to be sure that you get your tickets. All right. What else do I have to tell you? Coaching program, InnerVisionsWorldwide.com. Tickets for the tour, IyanlaVanzantLive.com. And go spend some money. You know you got money. Go on and get a ticket. We're going to have fun. We're going to have fun, okay? I'm bringing a powerful, powerful message. I'm bringing you music. We're going to have fun. And if nothing else, you got to come see what I'm wearing. All right, so I want to encourage you to review chapters 4 and 5 in Get Over It, Thought Therapy for Healing the Hard Stuff. Thought Therapy for Healing the Hard Stuff. That's the book. Because people are saying, what's the name of the book? Here the book is right here. Get Over It. That's the book. All right? I want you to master those tools. The breath work, the prayer, the affirmation, the thymus thump, and the eye movements. Oh, the eye movements are divine. Oh, somebody's writing me. I don't know if that's Chinese or Korean. Ethan Winters. Oh, Ethan. I don't know what that says, but thank you for writing it. And Dominique Kelly, it's tax time. We should all have money. You tell it, Dominique. You tell it. Y'all, you know what Judge Mathis says when somebody say, I'm going to pay you when I get my check. When I get my taxes, Judge Mathis says you need to run. So y'all I don't want your tax money. I want your paycheck. All right? All right, so that's it for this week. Next week, we're going to do chapter 6. We're going to work through it together, and I hope you have a great, great week. Can you believe it's going to snow on the East Coast? It's going to snow. I'm moving to Florida. I am moving to Florida, okay? Soon as it gets warm, I'm going to go look for a place to live in Florida. I can't take it. I'm too old. I can't take it. And I will see you Saturday. Fix My Life. I'll be live tweeting with you. And just remember that somebody loves you, beloved. Somebody loves you. That would be me. Okay? Have a nice evening. Bye.